Hi guys, Kamalama Nasiku Anelabatu, aka Nelafied, and I hope that you guys are good because I'm good too. So as you guys can see by the title of the video, this is episode 5 of Chronicles of a Final Year. And if you are unfamiliar with this segment, this is basically a 5-part series that I created last year during my final year, just to share my experiences as a varsity student, give you guys tips and advices on what to do, what not to do, how to navigate, around the varsity life, how to be a student, putting the main thing as the main thing, and all of that shebang bang. So it's literally everything of varsity, and it is a small segment, but it's obviously based upon my experiences and obviously the advice I want to give out to you guys. So if you haven't checked out my previous episodes, what have you been watching? I don't get it. But I will link the previous episodes as a playlist in my description box. So please do check that out and binge on my content. And without further ado, before we get into it, if you are a new subscriber, welcome to my beautiful haven. And if you are a returning subscriber, why did I just say it like that? If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. We are in it, period, per. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to share, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you guys are notified. Just give me a second. Food is life, guys. Today I don't have my notepad with me, and I usually have it with most of my sit downs because it just keeps me from derailing and going off topic or rambling a lot or missing certain points that I have to say. But this episode is different from the others because I'm just gonna be reminiscing, on my top favorite moments, my top favorite experiences in my varsity years. So I don't really need a notepad for that, and please bear with me when I think of certain moments that I forgot, because guys, 6 years is a long ass time, and things that happened prior to COVID are not that memorable, especially with the whole pandemic that was going on, which just shook us up a bit emotionally and mentally. But asikolapo. I studied from 2018 to 2023, of which is 6 years. So I did a 4-year degree, of which I completed in 6 years, because modules had me on chokehold. So it wasn't easy, it wasn't fun, but it also had its good moments, and I made it. The girl bagged her degree, and she'll be graduating in April. So I'm really happy about that. So I finished my matric in 2017, and I didn't want to take a gap year. I literally wanted to study and go to varsity and get the typical student life experience. That's how I literally planned my life when I was a teenager, and I'm glad it worked out the way I wanted to, despite the fact that I did a course that I don't like. But I am enjoying certain aspects of it. I'm finding, different concepts and different things within the course that I can use to my advantage and to make a difference in society. So even though you don't get or do what you want in life, you have to find the positivity and the good parts in everything, guys. Whether it's people, whether it's places, whether it's experiences, whether it's moments, whether it's whatever it is, just try and find the good in everything. So 2018 was my first year, and I loved it. I don't wanna lie. I wasn't focused on the main thing, and if you are a Kosi, you know that the main thing is your degree. So I really wasn't keeping the main thing, I literally was partying a lot. I was making friends left, right, and center. I was experimenting with I was experimenting with things I wasn't supposed to experiment like that. But it was nice overall. I really loved it. And from my first year, my favorite moment was promoting for Prince KB's one-man show. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. That was so spectacular. But unfortunately, the girl didn't even make it to the event because I had a man, so I went to the man's. As in a sola. Hey, bye. There was a time during that year where I went out, and when I was going back to campus, I met up with a guy. I'm not gonna name drop. And then we spoke, we exchanged numbers, got to know each other and stuff like that. And then I found out that he is friends with Prince KB, like best the bomber type of vibes. And I couldn't believe it, but obviously I'm naive. I'm freaking 18 years old. I'm just like, oh my god, okay. And then he hooked me up with being a promoter for Prince KB's one-man show in 2018, which was at Stanville Lifestyle Lounge. I think it's called that, yeah. Stanville Lifestyle Lounge. Those in Kwakwa know the place, guys. Those in Kwakwa know what I'm talking about. So he plugged me with that. So I was handing out pamphlets of the event and selling tickets with my two other friends then. And I was basically just promoting the show. And then there was another time during that time frame, basically. There was a time where I was in the media lab doing my assignment. And then I get a text from him, this guy, the Prince KB's friend. He's like, do you want to have like dinner? You can bring like a friend or two so that you don't feel like lonely and bored and stuff like that. We're gonna, debrief you guys on the event, how to promote more, do activations and all of that shebang. So I was like, yeah, cool, but are you coming like tonight? He's like, yeah, tonight, please be ready in like 30 minutes. And then, I had to go back to race, get my two friends who were willing to go out with me, because obviously they were gonna be drinks, guys, and we were gonna come back like after the hour. Okay, I get my two friends, we dress up already, they came. When we get there to this place, it's called La Poloja. It's like a Brian car wash type of place, /lounge, /guningi lapo mara. It was a vibe. We went there, it's like, I think a Wednesday night. So it was like empty, which was a good thing though. I was glad for that. And then we chilled. Nice vibes, they ordered meat, they ordered drinks, we're chilling, we're taking videos, we're enjoying like being first years, and then we sit down. When we sit down, I'm not paying attention to the people that I'm with on the table. So I'm looking at my phone and the pictures that we took. And then this guy just comes, he's busy, fisting everyone. Not hard, like fist pump. And then when he gets to me, fist pump, I see this huge hand. When I look up, it's Prince KB. I'm like, okay. So he sat opposite me. He sat opposite me, he chilled with the guys, they were talking about the event, and he couldn't stay with us for that long because he had just came back from another city, so he just wanted to rest and stuff like that. And then we just chilled, it was nice, we didn't take pictures, unfortunately, and then he left. And then also combined with my Prince KB experience is, that was the very same year that he was doing his car signing. So it was towards the end of the year, September, October, if I'm not mistaken. Or was it November? Between September, October, and November, he was doing his car signing. So he was going different towns and provinces to do his car signing. And then he came to Chronicles, of course. So that day, I had my pink hair, I was rocking like pink dyed hair, looking all sassy and stuff. And then I wore white shorts, a crop top. I'm giving promoter, I'm giving model, I'm giving what it's supposed to give. And then the same friend came and he's like, I'm on campus. Prince KB is here for his car signing, so do you want to come with me? We share a convoy. He's at Shell Garage, which is like close by campus. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm ready, you can come fetch me. We get to Shao and it's like empty. It's just Prince KB and his team, certain photographers from around town, and then Prince KB's friend and I, and obviously other DJs, because there was also an event at Bethlehem that night. So we chilled. And then I did my car signing, obviously, without the crowd from school, which I'm so happy for. So I'm there, man, I'm looking all sassy and stuff. The photographers are taking pictures of me. I met Prince KB again, and I told him that really I apologize for not making it to the event and all that stuff. And then we shot a convoy. So I wasn't in Prince KB's car, guys. I was in one of the DJ's car, and then we all did a convoy with Prince KB and his other cars and his team, of course. And then we got to campus, so I was still promoting like other stuff then. So I was literally just going around to different students, handing out and telling them about the promotion I was doing. Can't remember what it was about. And literally people thought I was Prince KB's model or something, part of his team. And I was just like, no, guys, I'm here with Prince KB's friend and I'm just promoting this event and stuff like that. So they were like, oh, wow, okay, you look nice, what. And I was so glad that I was doing that on campus and not signing, because, guys, 2 cars and over K students, you can imagine, like, it's pity slap. So I was like so glad, because my friends even came and they were like, Chomi, did you sign the car? I was like, girl, I signed it already. I went to Sean, I signed it, don't worry. So that was really nice. That was my favorite moment of 2018. We'll never ever forget that. 2019, second year. Hard. 2019 wasn't the best year, but it was also my best year, because I was turning 20. I was in my second year, so I was basically like a senior in varsity. And I was looking at life positively until shit just went down, like beguningi. But my favorite moment of 2019, I hope I am correct by stating this, was becoming the face of the campus radio. So our school, or my campus in particular, didn't have a radio when I arrived. So they started the radio in 2019, and still now, till this day, it's not on a frequency. So it's like on this radio website called iono.fm. That's where they broadcast their shows. So the poster came out for the radio station, wanting presenters, anchors, broadcast people, what, all that shebang. And then I applied to be a presenter, of course. I was in my room, and then after that I went to my friend's room. Her name is Nikki. So I went to Nikki's room, and then I told her about the radio station promotion and them wanting presenters. And then she also applied at the same time. We waited like a week or 2, I'm not sure, but I got rejected, and then she got accepted to be a presenter. So they were already starting like training, workshops, auditions, more auditions for people who probably cancelled out on, their acceptance. So I was kind of bummed that I didn't get picked. But I was also grateful that I plugged my friend, because we both love media. She tells me she got the job, she's doing training, workshop and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, Jenny, I'm so proud of you. Like I'm rooting for her. Maybe like 3 weeks down the line, she calls me to her room. She's like, friend, at one of our meetings, one of the producers, who was also a student, of course, one of the producers, they created a character called Umbali. And Umbali is basically the face of QLET, which is the name of our radio station. And they're looking for, obviously, that character. And I recommended you, since you applied to be a presenter and you didn't get the job. And I was like, okay, what is this about? She debriefs me that this is what I'm going to be doing. This is what they're going to have to shoot with me. And what's my role basically as the face of the radio station. And I was like, okay, cool. So I meet up with the producer, he debriefs me and everything, and then we did the shoot. During, I think there was also a promo shoot for the campus radio, so we did a promo shoot, and then also I was involved in it because I had to shoot in different sections of the school just to show what our campus facilities provide and what our campus provides in essence. And then we get back into the radio station. When we get back there, the meeting is over now, so everyone's leaving. I go into the studios, I just see how, the station looks like. And then they were like, please do a jingle. Like, we just want to hear your voice. And then I did my jingle. First time, kind of, was kind of whack. And then I was like, no, let me do it the second time properly. And then I didn't realize that they were going to put it as a jingle on their radio shows. I thought it was just like, just for the fun of it. Hi, bro. After a few weeks, I hear my jingle on the radio. I'm just like, okay, is this what being face of a brand is like? Okay, that's nice. And till this day, the girl is still the face, and people don't know that. I'm not saying I'm trying to be private and stuff. Like, I'd love for the students of the campus to know that I am the face, and not out of bragging or to be credited, but just know who you're listening to on radio, because in as much as you know the presenters and the anchors and the producers and creators, you should also know the face. Like, they should put my face on that radio station. But yeah, till this day, I am the face. So a lot of people don't know that I am the face and that is my jingle, because it does play not even once in a while. Like, on certain shows, I do hear it, and people just don't know what's going on. I don't even think they know that there's a face of the radio station. So that was my favorite moment in 2019. And I am so glad that I'm still the face, because I be doing the most, honestly, if I do say so myself. 2020, hey! Scott of a year. Oh, Mudimo, I don't even know where to start with this year. And I'm not even about to go into it, because we all know lockdown, pandemic, quarantine, depression, anxiety. Hey! People breaking down. People losing family members, people losing friends, people finding themselves, people finding God. Oh, guys, 2020, we don't even have to talk about it nowadays, because everyone knows what is going on. Worldwide, not even in this country, worldwide. But my favorite moment, and this one is not even varsity related, my favorite moment of 2020, guys, oh my word, that was the year that number one changed my life in terms of perspective, and number two, I fell in love, like truly in love. I found a love in 2020, and it started in October, but then it was solidified in November the 20th. Finished. So I found love in 2020. My first year, there's a guy I met via a DJ friend that I knew from where I used to obviously groove a lot. So they'd come on campus. They came twice actually. So the first time they came, it was a DJ friend and his two friends. And one of his two friends is the love of my life. And then they came that night, we chilled, we had a session, it was nice, we were getting to know new people. But they weren't studying with us, they obviously done with school or doing their own things. The DJ was obviously DJing. And then we exchanged numbers, with the love of my life. We became friends. I saw that he had a crush on me. Besides, he already knew me from that place where I used to groove at. So he saw me there the first time, but I saw him the first time when he came with his friend at race. And then we exchanged numbers, we became friends, and all of that shebang. And then we lost contact at some point. I don't know if he changed his numbers or his phone broke or stuff like that. And then lockdown, 1st of October. I even remember the dates. That's how sharp my mind is. 1st of October, I get my permit. Well, I got my permit month in September to go back to school. So I had to get my travel permit and my study permit to get into the campus. So 1st of October, I decided to, go back to school because I was like, I can't stay at home any longer, no ways. And I don't care even if it's the end of the year. Go back to school. In the morning, as I'm about to go to the bus station, I get a text from him. And he's like, hey, long time, what, And then I went to his profile. The number wasn't saved. Of course, it was his new number. I'm like, who is this? When I check the profile, I'm like, oh, wow, long time. Like I'm just in awe. I'm like, okay, wow, at least, lockdown is coming with some positivities here and there. Get to the bus station. I'm in the line, about to like weigh my luggage so that I can see if I have to pay extra. I video call him. He's bathing at that time. I video call him telling him, hey, I'm on my way back to school, hey, locked up with me, but we're still gonna catch up, all of that stuff. And he's like, oh, okay, I'm bathing right now, so we'll chat. So we only spoke probably when I got to the town before getting to school, because there was obviously no network on the road. Every time I go out, he was always there, like at that place where I always groove ahead, and then we chill, catch up, make memories and stuff like that. And then we were flirting a lot also. And then I'm saying and then so much. And then 20th of November, at like 19th of November, there was an event. Kamumpila was the guest. And then she came. That was the second time actually coming, but I didn't make it to her first event because I didn't have money. She came, it was all nice, vibes, And then that night we had planned to like go home together, obviously off campus because you can't come to race. And then night ended. We went home, well not home, but like to one of his friends' houses, obviously, because I didn't know his mom then. Plus I was not about to be like one of those girls, like I really liked that guy, but I was playing hard to get all the years before flirting with him. And then I was also like wondering, how am I, gonna make things official, or how do I make my feelings? How do I share my feelings? How do I express my feelings to him? And then on the 20th of November, this is in the AMs, Gasli, we did the deed for the first time. And he said, I love you first. He can deny it all he wants. But yeah, he said, I love you. And then I said, I love you too. And that was just us solidifying our relationship and becoming official. And now we like over 3 years, and I am grateful for that man. I love him so much. But yeah, that was my favorite moment of 2020, literally finding love. And till this day, I am still within that love, of which I am truly grateful for. 2021. 2021 honestly was a blur, yeah. Like I do remember most parts of 2021, but there's not events where I can like think at the top of my head which one was my favorite. But it was my first year moving off campus, so I was like finding a new independence in terms of living and just finding my feet as a student. And this is one year where I'm actually gonna think of my favorite moment. Which one was it? I think my favorite moment was meeting my man's mom. But I don't want to get into that story like that because it's really like personal and it's close to my heart and everything. So I'm just gonna say 2021 was meeting my man's mom, and I met her on her birthday for the first time really. I think just from the top of my head that is my favorite moment, because other than that, school big nisa. I got vaccinated. There's nothing nice about vaccination. Relationship wise, things were up and down, and also friends wise, you know, like my friend wasn't close by, Nikki wasn't close by, Tihu and I, my other friend, we weren't that close. These are my besties actually. These are my friends. These are my besties. These are my girls, you know. So I was really also just trying to collect myself as a whole. But that is my top favorite moment of 2021. And then the 2022. 2022, 2023. That was the year I thought I was finishing. My school management said, no, my dear. Not like that. So my favorite moment in 2022 was starting this channel. Well, revamping my YouTube channel, because in 2019, that's when I started uploading content on YouTube, and I was like, well, back then I was just like, you know, obviously I want a niche because I don't want to just post whatever. So I was like, let me post my poetry. I'll do videos on certain poems and then I'll recite them as a voiceover. And that didn't work out the way it did. I didn't even understand how to maneuver around YouTube, when to upload, scheduling, engagement, all of that shebang. I just didn't understand it. So even the day that I launched my YouTube in 2019, I didn't post my YouTube video on the day. I just posted an introduction that I'd filmed that very same day, after so many hours of promoting and telling people to subscribe. Oh, better guys, like, oh, it was bad. But I'm truly appreciative. I still do have, I think, like 3 uploads of my poetry. So if you're into poetry, do check them out. They're at the very bottom of my uploads. And 2022, I was really taking my content creation seriously again, because guys, when you have school going on, you really want to keep the main thing. So focusing on other things, especially with me, when I failed my majors in my first year, I saw that I had to really focus on school and not put all my efforts into other things. So I started taking content creation seriously again. And then I loved YouTube. Like, I was binging a lot on YouTube, and I was like, I want to create my own content, you know. I want to do vlogs, I want to do sit downs, I want to do food content, I want to do, you know, get to know me's, all of that nice stuff. And then I revamped my YouTube channel. I changed the banner, the DP, the description. I promoted it again to my people. And then on the 1st of August, I posted my first video, which was a get to know me. And if you don't know me, please do check it out. I don't know when I'll film an updated one, but please do check that one. In the meantime, I will also link it in the comment section. Not even in the description, in the comment section. And the final year. Yeah. Oh my gosh, final year, hectic. That year was really, it took a toll on me, I don't wanna lie. It really took a toll on me, especially for the fact that I was defunded. So yeah, mentally beguniwa. But my favorite moment from my final year was spending quality time with my friends. And I mean that in the sense of Tihu. Why did I say her name like that? Tihu, she's from Pretoria. So she was also doing her final year, but she was at school already from the beginning of the year, doing her own degree. So I didn't even see her that much, and we were really getting close, communicating more, growing and strengthening our friendship. So that was also a good thing. But obviously distance came into play in terms of, girl, when are you coming back to school? Are you even finishing and stuff like that? And then Nikki, on the other hand, started working permanently, and I'm proud of my girl. Don't punch me because I said you're working permanently, friend. Like, it's an achievement. And everyone else who's hating on that can go the helling. But yeah, quality time with my friends. Like, when I went back to school second semester, I made sure that I'm gonna make the most of it in terms of my social life, content creation, finishing school, doing my practicals and getting good marks. So everything did go well, even though there were ups and downs, being away from the mans, being away from family, no more 5G fiber. I had to use my router, so I was just like, I'm even going back to paying rent, buying my own groceries. I'm not gonna be eating nice things from home. It was like a switch up just like that, but for a good, I think, 3 months. So quality time with my friends was my favorite moment. There's this place called Rise and Shine, and if you're from Kwakwa, you know the vibes. So I hadn't gone to it, and when I went back to school, I was like, I need to go to this place before I leave, before I am no longer a student. So even though I didn't have the money, and the money that I had was obviously for groceries, transport, important things, I was like, maybe it's again, I'll save it, and then one day, one weekend, when we're all free, we just go out and have a good time as girls. And I think I went out 3 times to that place. That was the only place really that I went out to. And then Nikki also had like a Thanksgiving event, so we went to that, and just spend time with her family and celebrating her, of course. What other moment? Also, just spending my nights with Tsiho. Like, I call her Fadidi. That's the name I gave her. So literally we were in the same mkasho. We're spending days together, mornings together, afternoons together, nights together. Crying when you have to cry, laughing when you have to laugh, gossiping if you have to gossip. Everything. Like, that girl, my girls. So yeah, quality time with my friends was my favorite moment in 2023, or favorite moments, because there was not only just one moment, and I am truly grateful for that. It's actually made our friendship stronger, and just navigating right now around adulthood, I know that when I need to confide in them, they're always there. When I have to cry, I know I can call them, just cry and be like, friend, I'm not okay. And they'll always be there, like, they'll always support me, cheer me up, and I really hope and pray and by God's grace that we can be closer to each other physically, of course, and just make more memories together, because one is now in another province, of which I'm not gonna mention. I'm in Joburg, the one is still in Kwakwa. I'm only going back to Kwakwa for my graduation, and after that, we'll see where life takes me. But if I get a job there, at least I'll have one of my friends there. And yeah, that was a mouthful. But it was actually good that I reminisced over this. It actually makes me appreciate studying more, and just seeing a different lifestyle, seeing a different culture, meeting new people, creating friendships, finding love, and bagging my degree. Like, guys, you don't understand. Like, I'm not that excited as I expected myself to be, but I am truly, truly humbled, and I'm truly, truly grateful, and I'm proud of myself for finishing this degree. And if you are a student, keep the main thing, especially if you are a cozy, and bag that degree. It is gonna work in your favor, even though we are in a very critical economy. But yeah, guys, that is it from me to you, and I hope you did enjoy going down memory lane with me. I hope you did enjoy it, and I hope you do enjoy my content. Like, genuinely speaking, I really hope you guys do enjoy my content. And if you have suggestions on what you want to see from me this year going forward, please do comment down below in the comment section, and I will consider some of your suggestions just to see what I'm comfortable with, or try something out of my comfort zone. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to share, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you guys are notified. And I will see you guys in my no, back it up. If you've missed the previous episodes of the segment, it's in the description box, guys. Like, it's a whole playlist. Episode 1 is my pilot episode where I speak about studying from home during semester 1 and being rejected by NSFES. Episode 2 talks about my teaching practice reflections, because I am a B.Ed graduate, so I just talk about my reflections on teaching practice and how schools operate, particularly the school that I was doing my practicals at. Episode 3 talks about off-campus accommodation versus on-campus accommodation, and then episode 4 talks about almost anything varsity. So it's like a varsity 101 where I just give tips on things in terms of like how to manage your, your academics, if you want to be a degree, what criteria there is, and just navigating life as a student. And then we've got the finale, episode 5, where I reminisce with you guys my top favorite moments from my first year to my final year. And I am so glad you guys tuned into this video with me, and I will see you guys in my next upload. Bye. Style.